What's up everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA 2K23 course showcase video. Today we have a special one because we are diving into the legend Birdie 08's new course, Pirates of the Caribbean. So this is another themed golf course from Birdie, and I can tell you one thing, he has done it again, everybody. He's done it again. This course is exceptional, and I'm so excited to showcase this one to you all today. As always, get on out there in game, play this course, and let me know how you shoot in a comment down below. I am so excited to showcase this one to you all today. So we're going to be diving into the course from the back tees. So the back tees on this course are the green tees, which plays 7,721 yards. Going to be playing pin location number 1, medium winds, all the rest default conditions here for this round of golf. I am so pumped for this one. Let's go ahead and dive on in. If you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more and stay tuned for plenty more PGA 2K23 and other sports game content here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. But we get to the first tee here, and you can feel like you're in the world of Pirates of the Caribbean. So let's go ahead and start this flyover here. What a beautiful screenshot moment on here on hole number 1. You see the fort up at the top of the hill there. You see the ship right there. And then of course, I have to show this. You have Captain Jack Sparrow making his way on the sinking boat. Making his way onto the dock. Like, look at that. That's insane. Birdie has created Captain Jack Sparrow using rocks and different assets in the game, and you will see Captain Jack in multiple spots on this golf course. But I just wanted to show that here on hole number 1, but that is just so sick. And you know, I've not seen Pirates of the Caribbean in a long time, but I love the movie. You know, the first one was my favorite out of all of them. I don't think I've seen every Pirates. I don't think I saw all the sequels. Maybe I need to watch them all one day. But the first one was just so good. But we have the fort right here, and that's hole number 2 here. Is a short par 3. You're shooting here right into it. I mean, this looks like it was taken straight out of the movie. Without the golf hole, of course. You know, I don't know, maybe the golf hole was in the movie. I didn't really pay attention to what was in the center. I'm just kidding. So here we go to this looks, to me, it looks like Elizabeth Swan's house. That's what that looks like to me. So I mean, that's how good that seems, because I recognize it kind of right away. Maybe I'm wrong, but I believe that's Elizabeth Swan's house. Then you make your way into the town here. But one thing I want to show as well, of course, you got the Black Pearl in the background here. So sick. He made the Black Pearl out of rocks and different assets to make the sails. That's a fully custom made Black Pearl ship. Kind of insane, actually. And then this scene from the movie, if you've seen the movie, you know this scene, the sword fight. You have the treasure right there as well. So sick. Look at Captain Jack. I tell you, this is one of those movies. Every scene that Captain Jack Sparrow is in, I laugh so much. I mean, honestly, I'd say Captain Jack Sparrow is one of my favorite characters. He's just so funny. But this course is just amazing. Like, he knocked it out of the park with this golf course. Like, the whole environment, the golf play is great. The environment is amazing. I mean, you have the pirate ships. You have the Kraken, of course. You gotta have the Kraken. So awesome. I mean, I'm blown away by the creativity that Birdie creates with. And I do want to show the town. So you have the scene with Jack Sparrow when he's in jail. And you have the dog out in front. It's this one right here. So you have Jack Sparrow, the dog out in front. And honestly, this looks exactly like if you've been to Disney World, there's a Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I haven't been there in a long time. But this reminds me of the boats kind of as you're riding through that ride. This reminds me of just like that in Disney World. This scene right here. I mean, of course, it's a scene from the movie as well, but even the start of this, I mean, this has been forever since I've been to Disney World, since I was a young kid. And this reminds me of that Disney World ride as you're riding. Of course, it's inside, but this was so sick the way that he created this. Amazing. And then, I mean, we will see more as we go as well. Of course, there's a lot to see here. And then, look at this. I mean, so awesome. This would take forever. This is so creative. And then, this hole is beautiful. So you have the mermaids here. But it's just a beautiful golf hole. I'm just always so impressed how Birdie uses the different assets in the game to create something like this, right? It's amazing. He did it again, everybody. So there you have the overview flyover. Of course, we have more to see as we play, but just a fantastic design. And hey, Pirates of the Caribbean, however you pronounce it. You know, I will say I've heard it pronounced both ways throughout my entire life, and Google told me, if Google's right, Google said there's no correct way to pronunciate it. Google said both pronunciations are correct, Caribbean and Caribbean. So if Google's right on that, that makes me feel a lot better. So I've always called it Caribbean, but I've heard a lot of people say Caribbean. So I don't know what it is, to be honest with you all. It's one of them. Can we go for this? Off the pirate ship? Off the deck? Off Captain Jack Sparrow? Are you all thinking what I'm thinking? No. Said nobody ever. What about it? Off the pirate ship. Trick shot. Will Captain Jack Sparrow help us out? Oh, one of my favorite scenes from that movie is when Elizabeth Swann and Jack Sparrow are stranded on the island. Do you all remember that scene? And she burns all the rum, right? She burns all the rum to for the SOS, so they would find her. And Jack Sparrow wakes up, and his only question is, "But why is the rum gone? Why is the rum gone?" I love it. You know, I can't do it justice, the scene, but it's so funny. It gives me such a good laugh every single time. Okay, fairway predictors out there. What's your prediction of my fairway percent today? I am not very optimistic. These fairways are tiny, tough fairways to hit. I'm going to say about 70%. Okay,
second shot here on
play it safe. So, hey, in the last course showcase video on Monday, played the beautiful new course Talonmore from Rich In UFC 99 and got an ace. First ace here in a course showcase. Called my shot on that ace as well. I actually called it. You love to see it. Let's see if we can send this Albie in to start the day. Imagine. You know, if I get an Albie today where we had an ace on Monday, I think these would be the last two course playthrough videos on the channel. So, well,
setting up for our
you can't do much better than that, right? Sitting with a nice chance to eagle this. It's a downhill chip shot. Birdie is just such an incredible designer. Not only crafting these environments, the golf is great as well. And that's a hard thing to do. It's hard to build a fantasy world, a themed fantasy world, and still have great golf, right? It's so impressive.
And what better way to start your round than
we'll take it. I thought I was going to miss that.
Liking what you're throwing down here early on.
John's liking what we're throwing down early on. That's a new line from John.
We're teeing it up on the second hole now.
Now we're hitting into the fort here. 167-yard par 3, and hey, I'm feeling it. Imagine. Birdie08, wherever you are out there on the World Wide Web, thanks for all your hard work creating these incredible courses. This dedicated ace is for you. Come on. Bounce this a little bit short. Let the wind grab it. Bounce it to the left into the hole. Wait, I forgot about the downhill. I was too excited. Now we've got it. One time. That one's for you, Brian. That one's for you.
That's safe.
That's safe.
You
Thanks,
have
John.
a very long putt ahead of you here.
32 feet, uphill 5 inches. Not going to be an easy putt. It's going to break a lot towards the middle and end. For a dedicated birdie.
Oh, this one could drop.
Why'd you have to say anything, John?
Okay, this one's a 3-footer.
Can we blame John on
This
that
one's
one?
tracking.
For saying it could drop?
After that one, you'll stay right there at 1 under.
2 points to B Brushby 08 on that one. That one's for you.
And we've got a long par
And then
4
we have the
staring us down
downhill.
on this one.
Downhill par 4. It actually plays really short. You have what I would call Elizabeth Swan's house there to the left. That is a beautiful drive. Great swing plane, great tempo. The wind's going to help us. That thing was smashed. Let's go. Feeling
That was a
good
good one.
today.
And we're about 135 to the pin.
I'm thinking maybe we get that Albie today and retire into the sunset. 134, uphill 9 feet. Hit this one into the wind. Send this one in. What was I doing on that one? Well, that was not a good swing. I don't know if I was just lack of
with
focus
that.
in the backswing, or
All right, here we
I don't
go.
know.
This one's for birdie.
I underswung by about 10 percentage points on that one. This might be straight in. It's right to left and then left to right. I do think it's going to break more as it slows down at the end. Or left to right. I called it, but just not enough. Great distance control.
This one's a short 3-foot putt.
We'll take our par, though.
And you're 1 under for the day.
How do you all pronounce
And now we're teeing up
Caribbean?
on the 4th.
Caribbean, look, how do I pronounce it? I usually always say Caribbean, and now I talked about both pronunciations. Now Google's thrown me off. In the movie, they pronounce it Caribbean. I do know that. In the movie, it's Caribbean. But it could be wrong in the movie. Well, there is no wrong, right? There probably... Google has to be wrong. There has to be a right or wrong way. Maybe it depends on where you're from, right? On how you pronounce it, but... This is such a cool golf hole.
And this is about 165 yards
So cool.
or so to the pin.
163 yards, downhill 4 feet. I gotta watch this movie. It's been a while since I've seen it. Such a good movie. I don't know why I'm underswinging so much, and that was a slow
Well,
too.
Unfortunately, we missed the green here.
Swing.
Okay, out of the green side bunker. Let's
Swing
have a
is
nice
not
up and
feeling
down
good
and
right now.
skedaddle.
That was a beautiful splash, though.
Oh my, nicely done out of that bunker.
Thank you, John.
All
John
right,
giving us compliments
staying
now.
at 1 under after that one. All right, we've got a par 4 on this one.
It's just so cool. Like, this area right here. So cool. 457 yards. Now, this fairway's tough to hit. I'm going to lay off a little bit. It's a short par 4. Well, it's not short. 457. It's going to play short if we
swinging
hit the
like
fairway,
silk.
though. Swinging like silk, John. You don't give us too many compliments. Maybe John's fired up about that ace on Monday. He still can't believe it. I still can't believe it, to be honest.
Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin.
Watch. I'm going to follow it up with like a quad bogey dedication. After an ace dedication, right? It's all downhill from here, right? Called my shot on that hole. It's all downhill from there. 161, downhill 11, and send this one. Usually when I call my ace, I end up sending it into the water 30 feet past the hole.
This one's looking good.
That's beautiful. if it holds. And it should. Yeah, these greens are soft. Beautiful.
And there we go. Nice little approach shot.
And a birdie.
Wow.
Let's go.
Amazing.
You know, I need to revisit the Last of Us golf course after playing through The Last of Us and The Last of Us Part 2. I played through those. If you're interested in watching those playthroughs, they're on the second channel.
2 under par.
Gamer Ability 2. I did full playthroughs this year
Par 3
of both games. And wow, they're masterpieces. But I haven't played the course after playing the game. I played that course. It was amazing. That was before I knew anything about the video game, though. Let's go 4-iron. A little bit of loft and backspin. But this is the same designer who made the Blade Runner course, the Batman, Stranger Things. I mean, Last of Us, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, you name it. Fallout, you name it. He's created it. He's amazing. And this ace is going to be amazing too, right? No, too much. I spoke too soon, just like John. Not a bad shot, though.
Good shot. And this is your look at birdie.
Is that something in the background? When I saw that, I thought I saw a kraken in the water. Now I'm seeing things. There is no kraken out there. Huh. Guess we're scared of the kraken out here. It'll be a double breaker. I was afraid I would hit that too hard. That's a heartbreaker.
Okay, this one is for the par.
Nobody saw that? Hey, welcome back to Gamer Ability after that short break. Good to have you here. Yeah, hit it on the green, and somehow we're sitting here 55 feet from par. Not sure what happened there. Let's just go ahead and it's right to left, left to right. Mostly right to left. Let's send this into the hole and be on our way. That's actually a great putt. Wow.
Nice one. Just didn't go all the way.
That's a painful bogey.
That'll bring your score up to 1 under par.
I can tell you Captain Jack Sparrow is not going to be impressed on that one.
And teeing off now on a shorter par 5 hole.
Not going to be impressed on that one. 487-yard par 5. This is very scoreable. Okay, this is the chance for an Albie. Save your alls one times for the approach shot here.
This is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway.
Well, glad it's in the fairway, John. John wasn't sure.
Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole.
Let's go for this. 212 yards, uphill 1 foot. Land this just a little bit short with the hybrid, a little bit of loft and backspin. Let's do this. Coming off to the left, the wind's going to blow it back to the right. Well, gonna really come off to the left if I fast it and pull it on the swing plane. Not a great shot. Yeah, it's disappointing.
Okay, third shot.
Disappointing on that one. And I want to point out later today, you all will see the next Ryan Gamer MLB The Show 24 video where Ryan Gamer is trying to lead the Cincinnati Reds to the World Series in the National League Championship Series. This will be the finale of the National Championship Series. So I'm going to be recording that video right after recording this one. So it hasn't happened yet. So I know at this point it is a tie series 2-2. At this point, it is tie series 2-2. If you're not watching that MLB The Show series, I'm telling you all, it is electric. Watch it. It's been an amazing series. But wow, I hope that Ryan Gamer and the Reds can pull that off. So that'll be later today. If you're watching this video on June 5th, the day it's coming out, that'll be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on June 5th is when that video will be posted. Let's send this birdie in. Straight in, right? Maybe right edge. And it was right edge.
Shows some resilience. Birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done.
Thank you, John. John is giving us a lot of compliments, trying to really build us up today. Ryan Gamer made the long
Teeing off
trip
now and a long
to
par
the
four.
Caribbeans here. These fairways are tiny. That's a great swing. Swing plane was amazing. Slight slow. It's hard to call that a slight slow. It's basically a perfect. That's in the rough, though.
We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot.
Wait, which scene is this? Oh, there's the Kraken. I don't remember this. YouTube? Let me know in a comment. Hold it. Which scene was this? I don't remember this at all. This isn't the one where they're stranded on the island. I don't believe. Because that would be just Jack Sparrow and Elizabeth Swann, right? I don't remember. It's an 80 to 93 yard, percent lie. That's a great percent. I'm going to go hybrid here.
Here comes the sand.
So we got the low percent of that lie. Maybe I should have stuck with the iron there.
Okay, no worries. We'll be on the green soon enough.
I love your positivity,
Setting up
John.
here now for our third shot.
This is like extra positive John today. Maybe he's a huge Pirates of the Caribbean fan, right?
Good job out of the sand. Well done. And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? This putt's good so far.
Yes, it is nice to save
Okay,
par.
moving
We'll take
on.
it. We're not playing quite to the level that I played on Monday. That was an insane round of golf. I
2
still
under
can't
par for the
believe
day
it.
after
Like,
that
not
one.
only did we have the
Well,
ace,
have a good hole. We've got a par 4
And-
for this one.
where are we teeing off, you say? Well, we are teeing off from the ship. Now, so you can't place, this is how creative the designer was. You can't place tee pads on objects, right? So what he had to do is use rocks, and he raised the ground underneath it, but he raised it enough to where he could place the tee pads and you could still see them, but also use this wood asset to mimic the pirate ship, right? Like, that's so cool, and it's so creative. 456 yard long par 4 up the hill. That's in the sand, unless we get lucky. Come on, get lucky. Get lucky. Yes, what a bounce. Let's go.
Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here.
169 yards, uphill 21 feet. I'm going for this with a little overpower. Will it get there? Probably not. Let's go up a club. Let's go 7 iron. We'll loft and spin. Get lucky. Got a great bounce. Not going to get all the way
Good
down.
job.
Great
We're
distance
on the
control, though.
green. And this one is from 23 feet.
Just wasn't the greatest swing. 23 footer, downhill 4 inches. No, it's going to break too much. That was close. It just,
Oh, man.
I like the holding speed, right? A little aggressive with the speed, but just misread it.
Okay, par putt coming up. Looking pretty good.
I'll take it.
Good stroke in the hole for a par.
Ryan looked a little too fired up for that par. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a good par on a tough putt, but now waving to all the
After that
fans
hole, you're
here.
2 under par.
Ryan,
See
we're
what you can do here on the 10th.
oh,
hole.
he's waving to Jack Sparrow. That's what. That's right. Now look at us. We go way up here for these next few golf holes. Short par 4 with wind at our back. We full send this one. Full send it into the sand. I never said I was going to full send it into the fairway, though.
Let's get out of this bunker and on our way.
And then you have Captain Jack Sparrow again. I believe that's Captain Jack Sparrow. You know, when I did the flyover over of this, I honestly could not remember this scene. It's been so long. Maybe this is in the second movie, even though I think this is based on the first movie. It is based on the first movie, I believe, but I do not remember this scene. I really don't. Maybe you all do. If you do, remind me of this scene on hole 10. Been a while since I've seen the movie. Little sand wedge splash. Slowed it. Yeah, that's gone. That's going to be probably on the fringe. Yep, just barely.
Okay, here's our third shot.
I'm going to chip this, though. I'm going to chip this. I'm going to hit a pretty big fast. And send it into the hole.
Coming through with the chip. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on.
So close.
That'll work. Tapping in for par.
Just a little bit of a short swing.
2 under par.
Just barely short swinged it.
Tee off, we've got a par
And then
3.
it's just such a beautiful golf hole here. Beautiful downhill par 3. So cool. 181 yards, downhill 51 feet. Now, you don't want to be far on this one. Still have 2 shot dedications left, right?
Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here.
After that par earlier, let's dedicate this ace. No, it's too late. No mid-shot dedications.
Oh, that'll do.
What a shot, though.
This one's just a 3-foot putt.
I mean, imagine if that dropped. 2 aces in a week, I may retire from this game. Like, honestly.
Good. And after that one, you're 3 under.
That was an amazing shot. This coffee is piping hot.
And here we go. Par 4 in front of us.
The detail always on Brian's courses are next level. Such an incredible designer. I don't know how he does it. Well, he does it with a lot of hard work,
60
dedication. Captain Jack again. It's so, like, imagine how hard it would have been to create Captain Jack in all these different scenes from the movie, right? What a creative designer. Get a good bounce. That's gonna go right at it. It's gonna bounce right. Dialed in now. Where was this earlier in the round, though?
Play pin high. Well judged.
Thank you, John.
This would be nice to get for birdie.
Birdie. Another
After
one.
That, you're bringing things down to 4 under par. 13th hole coming up.
Par 5 here, lucky number 13. Are you all thinking what I'm thinking? This is the mermaid golf hole, right? Is it? It might not be. Bounce left. Come on, don't you stay in the rough. It should bounce left, right? Thank you. Thank you. It's a pirate's life for me, right? Getting the great bounce here.
And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin.
I did not see that in my previous flyover. That is insane. Okay, do we draw this and dedicate an Albie? It's gonna hit the tree if we don't draw it. All right. Our first dedicated Albie is gonna be a draw shot into the wind, around the tree, into the hole. BBrushBree08, wherever you are out there on the World Wide Web, this one's for you. Imagine. That's great execution. That is a great effort. An eagle chance here. Not an Albie. Could still be an eagle. We already have a par dedicated this round.
Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. And this one is 30 feet away.
30 feet, uphill 4 inches. Wherever you are, Brian, this one's for you, buddy.
Ooh.
Just crushed it through the break. I've done that. I've been doing that a lot recently.
This is for birdie.
Dedicated birdie.
Great
5
work
points
out there on the
dedicated on the
course today.
showcase so
Birdie number
far.
6.
Par and a birdie. That is 3 birdies in a row, everyone. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers. We're playing some golf.
Okay, 5 under par after that one. Getting a look at the 14th hole now.
462. Uphill 16 feet. Send it. Never said I was going to send it into the fairway. Remember what I said? I was worried about my fairway percent? Yeah.
Unlucky.
As I should be. 158 yards, uphill 31 feet. We're in an 85 to 96% bunker lie. That's really good. I am worried about that lip, though. But if we get the 96% lie, 6-iron should be perfect. If it's the big question. Got a little bit lower, but keep on going down the hill. Is it going to stop on that hill? It's because I put backspin on it. Good shot.
And for a score of 6 under on the round, if you sink this.
That actually could have tracked into the hole, because if it would have rode down the hill, it would have rode right to left and back the other way. You have the sword fight in the background there.
Ooh.
Wow, it just didn't break at the end.
And here we go. Par putt coming up.
I really thought that was going to break.
Okay, let's move on.
You know, this is getting me in the mood to watch Pirates of the Caribbean. Maybe watch all of them.
It's a par 3 hole.
Okay. Amazing. Made a golf hole out of the scene of the like splitting, like the ocean sea, like what is the word I'm looking at, like when the ocean parted there. Is this, am I thinking of that scene right? I remember this scene when like it splits and it's pulling both the ships in. That is so sick. That was not in the first movie though. So this might, maybe some of the scenes I'm not remembering is this was not in the first movie, right? That was in a later movie. From what I remember. You all can let me know down in a comment. This might include all of them. I do remember that scene, though. That is sick.
This one's a little bit
the way
long,
he created this, that's amazing.
All right, and turns out you're on the green. Good stuff. Oh.
Couldn't see, right? It's so dark in here.
Okay, let's go. This one
barely missed that. Pretty good read for not being able to see.
And that'll drop.
That's such a cool golf hole.
Still right there at 5 under par.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that scene was not in the first movie, right? So this has to include a lot of different. This might be all of the Pirates of the Caribbean, right? But such a great golf course. Like, the golf is great. This is a tough course. Like, these fairways are really tough to hit. And when you miss fairways, you're in trouble. A lot of long par 4s here.
And here's our second shot on the
150
16th.
yards, downhill 5 feet. We go 8-iron, loft, and attack it. Oh, that's great. Maybe a bit too much. Yeah, just a bit too much, but it's going to stay.
I'll take that. Here's a 14-foot putt.
14 feet, downhill 4 inches. It's not going to break much. It's going to be fast, though.
Yikes, that went right by.
Sometimes that lips in, sometimes it lips out. That was in that case it lipped out, but wow, that was close. You have the mermaid in the background on the rock there.
And the putt drops and we're moving on. And right now you are at 5 under.
Oh, I wanted that one. I wanted that one to drop. I knew it was going to be quick down the hill.
Here we go on the 17th hole.
That was extremely quick. So cool. And I'm going to send this. You notice that little rough, the bunker and rough, you can send this one. I'm going for it. Why not? I can think of a few reasons why not to. Who put that bunker there? Brian?
That's, yeah, be nice to have that one back.
Who put that bunker there?
This is our second shot here on the 17th.
Come on. Now, our chance of dedicating this Albie are not ideal. Not ideal at all. Are you all thinking what I'm thinking? Everybody's shaking their head no. You all thinking what I'm thinking? 3-wood gets up and over. Overpowered about a 105, 106. Bounces from right to left on the green. Trickles on in for the Albie dedication. BrushB08. This one's for you. I don't know why. I'm just feeling it. This is a bad idea. I've had some bad ideas. This might be up there at the top in my PGA 2K23 decisions. You know what they say about tough shots, though.
Oh, into the water.
Oh, Ryan, what is that they say about tough shots? That
Setting
one's
up
for
here
you,
your
Brian.
fourth.
That one's for you. We knew it was too good to be true after the ace. After the ace on Monday. Hey, we went for it. I think we hit the lip, did we? Well, what they say about tough shots is that you should not dedicate them. Now we know what they say about it. But dedicated birdie.
Yeah, that'll work.
It's just
Nice
complete
approach.
silence here on the course, right?
And about 14 feet to go.
Complete silence. Dedicated par. This would be we had a par already and a birdie, 5 points. Let's make sure we make this.
Ooh, just missed.
It picked up so much speed.
Here comes a 3-footer.
That bogey's for you,
And
Brian.
mark it down.
Good
and the
news
bogey.
is we use Stableford
That'll
format
take
for
your score
dedication
up to
points
4 under par after
for a
that one.
reason. Because bogeys are still 1 point.
And teeing off
So,
now on a
there you
long
have it.
par 4.
6 points dedicated to Brian. What an incredible golf course, though. From start to finish, this course was fantastic. Like, are you kidding me? Knocked it out of the park with this environment. Pirates of the Caribbean, everybody. Let's go. What a beautiful golf course. Like, fantastic. Wow, what a great view of the course you get here. Great view of the course. Get a shot back at the fort. So cool. Gotta see this again. I love that scene in the movie. So good. Okay, now let's hit the fairway and finish with the birdie and be on our way.
Oh, you hit that one well.
Right down the middle of the fairway.
We are about 140 yards
Should we redeem ourselves? All right, Brian. This extra bonus eyes closed dedication is for you. We have to after that bogey. It's a very scoreable shot. Water's not in play really. Let's put this in the hole. It's gonna come off to the left. Close the eyes, get in the zone. This one's for you, Brian. Felt good. That's green.
Well, you missed the approach. I'm not mad. And this is our third shot.
Well, we are on a green surface. It just happens to be the heavy rough. Okay, Brian. This bonus eyes closed dedicated birdies for you. That's not a good sign if it hasn't stopped.
Judged on that
well
one.
judged, John says.
And you've got this much left to
Yes.
save par on this one.
This would get to how many points? 8 points total? Dedicated par? 2 pars, a birdie, and a bogey?
Looking good.
That one's for you,
And the putt
Brian.
drops and you get to end your
What
round with
an
a putt.
incredible course. He did it again. That one was tough. You know, I predicted 70% fairways. That might not have been a bad prediction, even though I think it was less than 50 probably. 4 under on the scorecard. Such a fun round of golf. I do not think Captain Jack Sparrow would have been impressed with that round, though. Hey! We did it! 71! Predicted 70. I don't know why I'm so excited to get 71% of fairways, but I'm just glad it wasn't 50. So, yes, 72 gers, 1.56 putts per hole, a 68 -4 on the scorecard. What an incredible course. B. Brusby 08 did it again. He did it again. That is an easy favorite. That is an easy 5-star. Not only the theme of the course was incredible, the golf was incredible as well. That's just a fantastic golf course from start to finish. A 2 under on the front with 3 birdies and 1 bogey, and then 3 birdies on the back and 1 bogey again. 2 under, 2 under, 2 34s, you know, on the front and the back. 68 on the scorecard. Not a bad round. Not near as good as how well I played on Monday. Almost got an ace again in this round. I don't know if you want to call that almost an ace. I would call almost an ace when it's like rolling at the hole and then stops or lips out or something like that. But it was heat seeking. It was a good shot. Don't get me wrong. We're still waiting for that dedicated Albie. That'll be the next one we'll get. We'll get here. Well, you know, maybe next week, maybe next Monday, a week after the ace. Why not? But thank you to B. Brusby 08 for designing another incredible golf course. Get on out there in game and play it and try to get an ace. Everybody, you can do it. If you all got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and you can check my full course showcase playlist out in the description below. I have it linked for you all and plenty of other content you could tune into. Gamer Ability is the home of Ryan Gamer. The virtual athlete you see here playing on the golf course is the 5-sport career mode athlete on the channel. We have 5 ongoing career modes at the same time, and a new one will start on July 16th for my most anticipated game of the year, NCAA Football 25. I cannot wait for the return of that game. I will probably talk about that in every video from here on out on the channel. I'm so excited for July 16th for that new series. So stay tuned for that. that career mode series is, there's going to be a lot of content from NCAA when it comes out, because I'm just so happy for the return of that video game. But I will see you all in the next video on the channel. If you want even more from me, check out my second channel, Gamer Ability 2, for game playthroughs and a lot of other gaming videos as well. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.